London's official Christmas station, 1031 Fresh Radio. Well, McDonald's has officially launched their adult Happy Meals. You can choose between the Big Mac or the 10-piece nuggets, medium fry, medium drink. It is a decorated box. They teamed up with artist Kerwin Frost from New York. And there's a toy, your McNugget Buddies, which again, inspired by Kerwin Frost's childhood. They're collectibles. Some customers have noticed that they've got the golden McNugget Buddy, thinking, okay, is this like a trip to the factory, like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Not exactly, although they are super rare and are selling on eBay for about $200. So if you do get the golden McNugget Buddy, you can keep it because it's collector's, or you can sell it on eBay. I don't know if people will buy it, but at least it's posted for like $227. Now, the adult Happy Meals launched on Monday. They are not sticking around for long. So if you are hoping to get in on the craze, you'll want to do that sooner than later. It's Serena Ryder and Christmas Kisses on 1031 Fresh Radio. The Merry Market returns at 100 Kellogg this weekend. So starting tomorrow at 6 p.m. is when you can go back there. Free admission. There's free parking on the 100 Kellogg property. There's going to be local vendors, local artisans. There's food. There's beverages. There's photo opportunities. There's lots of fun to be had. And actually coming up this weekend, the Crooners Concert Series is happening. You can get tickets to that. So look into that if you are looking for something fun to do. But again, another weekend at the Merry Market. Again, it will open tomorrow 6 until 9, Friday 6 until 9, and then open all day Saturday and Sunday. Free admission, great place to do your holiday shopping. It's Kim Stockwood. It's a Marshmallow World on 1031 Fresh Radio. We have said goodbye to another amazing talent. Andre Braugher passed away at the age of 61. We'll talk more about that and reactions coming up in Trending Now in just a couple songs. Divine Brown this Christmas on 1031 Fresh Radio. London's official Christmas station, 1031 Fresh Radio. Time to look at what is trending now. Sad news came out yesterday. Andre Braugher, 61, has passed away after a brief illness. Andre Braugher, best known, well, there's so many iconic roles, but most recently, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Captain Holt. Terry Crews, very emotional, said this one hurts. It was too soon, but thanked him for showing him what a well-lived life looked like. So a beautiful tribute from him. In other news, well, I guess on the flip side, Hilary Duff is expecting her fourth child. That was some good news that came out yesterday as she announced with a cute little Christmas ornament or Christmas card. Other things trending, Love is Blind. Love is Blind is coming back for not only a sixth season, but a seventh. Nick Lachey and Vanessa Lachey made the announcement in a little teaser. February 14th is when season 6 will be out. And Taylor Swift celebrating her birthday, which means we get to celebrate by watching the Eras Tour film at home. And I know that some Swifties are a little upset that you have to pay to stream it, but that's just the world we're in. It's not about Taylor being greedy and wanting to make money. That's just it. A new release comes out on streaming, you pay money for it. So if you are willing to pay for it, the Eras Tour film is now available to stream at home. And that's trending now on Fresh Radio. Smile Direct Club has gone bankrupt. So what does that mean for people that are still going through their aligning treatments? Well, it's not good news for them. We'll get to that story on the way. Elvis and Blue Christmas on Fresh Radio. London's official Christmas station, 1031 Fresh Radio. Smile Direct Club has announced their bankruptcy, which means a lot of Canadians are going to be out of luck when it comes to their smile alignment. Smile Direct Club was that company that essentially you'd send a mold of your teeth to them, and then they would send you aligners, and it would kind of straighten out your smile in the process of like 4 to 8 months, depending on your original smile. So they would send you new aligners, and it was quite a process, kind of expensive, over $2,000 to get this done. And Smile Direct Club shutting their doors globally means that, yes, Canadian customers are out of luck. So if you were in the middle of a treatment, that's it. They said sorry, but it is what it is. So just find someone locally to help realign your smile. So it is unfortunate. We are seeing so many businesses go through this. But again, Smile Direct Club closing their doors immediately, which means a lot of Canadians are going to be mid-smile realignment. It's Jose Feliciano with Feliz Navidad on Fresh Radio. New Kids on the Block are going on tour. They'll be back in Toronto for 2 shows at Budweiser Stage. A chance for you to win tickets to August 18th coming up in just a bit. A cue to text, but also you got to know your stuff to win it. So your chance to win just a few songs away. It's Percy Faith Orchestra and Deck the Hall on 103.1 Fresh Radio. New Kids on the Block are going to be back in Toronto this summer. I got a pair of tickets for their show August 18th at Budweiser Stage. If you can correctly identify the song these lyrics belong to, we're going to do a text to win again, 519-643-1031. Text your answer with your name to 519-643-1031. What song do these lyrics belong to? All right, we'll just go off the top. I get up in the morning and I see your face, girl. You're looking so good. Everything's in place. Don't you know I could never leave your side, girl? Won't you stay here with me and be my bride? What song is that by New Kids? Have your say, 519-643-1031. Again, I get up in the morning and I see your face, girl. You're looking so good. Everything's in place. Don't you know I could never leave your side, girl? Won't you stay here with me and be my bride? What song is that by New Kids on the Block? Text your answer with your name to 519-643-1031. Could be your ticket or tickets to see them in Toronto this summer. It's Megan Trainor and I'll Be Home on Fresh Radio. London's official Christmas station, 103.1 Fresh Radio. New Kids on the Block doing another tour. They'll be back in Toronto this summer, August 18th, giving away tickets to that show at Budweiser Stage. If you could correctly identify the lyrics, I'll read the lyrics one more time, but we do have a winner. I'm sending it out right now. I get up in the morning and I see your face, girl. You're looking so good. Everything's in place. Don't you know I can never leave your side, girl? Won't you stay here with me and be my bride? That is Cover Girl by New Kids on the Block. Yeah, we're going back a wee bit on that one. Well, a lot of people knew that answer. Congratulations. We're just randomly selecting a winner here. Just going to send you a text right back just to get some more info. Another chance for you to win tickets to see New Kids coming up tomorrow between 10 and 3. How we're going to do that during the toy drive, I don't know yet, but it's going to be fun. So tune in tomorrow for your next chance to win. Johnny Reed, Christmas time again on Fresh Radio. So Zara has been getting a lot of backlash for their most recent ad campaign. Some people say the images look a lot like what's going on in Gaza right now. And Zara's apology, doesn't come across sincere. We'll get to that story on the way. Susie McNeil now on Fresh Radio. London's official Christmas station, 103.1 Fresh Radio. A lot of companies go through some bad press, bad marketing campaign, and Zara is now the next one to go through this. It's for their jacket, the Atelier collection. Atelier? I'm saying it right, but I'm also saying it wrong in my head. So they launched this new campaign, and in one of the pictures, actually a couple of them, you've got this beautiful model wearing the jacket, and then they're holding a mannequin that's wrapped up completely in white fabrics. And some people have said that there's comparisons between the ad and the photos from the Israel-Hamas war of bodies of the deceased covered in white shrouds. So, I mean, bad timing on that. Now, Zara has said, first of all, it was kind of like that deconstruction, the art aspect of it at an atelier. It was nothing to do with that. Actually, their apology says it all. And you can kind of get the vibe of it. They said the campaign that was conceived in July and photographed in September presents a series of images of unfinished sculptures in a sculptor's studio and was created with the sole purpose of showcasing craft-made garments in an artistic context. Unfortunately, some customers felt offended by these images, which have now been removed, and saw in them something far from what was intended when they were created. Zara regrets that misunderstanding, and we reaffirm our deepest respect towards everyone. So yes, apologizing, remove the images, but also saying like, hey, you shouldn't be offended, which I'm not saying that people should or shouldn't be offended. Like if you see those images and, you know, it depends on your connection to what is going on over in Gaza. Like you might have a strong connection to it and you might look at those pictures and it's very triggering for you. Now, a marketing person came out and said like, hey, we get it. You work on a campaign for a long time, but you have to pull the plug on it if it could be construed as like controversial, which happens from time to time, depending on world events. So the apology from Zara kind of comes off even a little rougher than the fact that these images made it out. But the images have been pulled. The jacket still exists. They're just changing the creative behind it. It's Megan Smith and It Snowed on Fresh Radio. Coming up tomorrow, it is our toy drive for Salvation Army. I am so excited for this event each and every year. I mean, full disclosure, I cry. I cry every year that we do this show because as a parent of two young ones, you know, I can't imagine what it is like to have to choose a roof over your head or presents. Now, the holidays aren't just about gifts, but you still want to have that magical moment Christmas morning. And you know what? That's what the Salvation Army is doing. They're making sure that families in our community get that moment. And that's kind of where we come in, right? You know, if you've got a new unwrapped toy, feel free to donate it. Tomorrow, we do have the drive-through at the Delta London Armories. We're going to be set up from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. So you can swing on by, drive on through, throw it. Maybe don't throw it, but we do have our helper elves out there. Or you can actually come on in if you want and you want to say hi. You want to see the magic of radio. We got FM 96, Country 104, 980 CFPL. We'll all be there all day long. It's going to be a lot of fun. And also there is a bonus of coming down because there are prizes to be won if you are bringing down donations in person. But again, if you can't make it, new unwrapped toys are being accepted across the city. The 3 shopping malls like Westmount, White Oaks, and Masonville, Delta London Armories, which is where we'll be set up tomorrow. But monetary donations go a long way as well. There's definitely some overlooked age groups or some depleted age groups right now that the Salvation Army could definitely use those funds for. So you can actually make monetary donations at 1031freshradio.ca. Brad Paisley and his wife started an amazing initiative in Nashville, which, I mean, honestly, Nashville could definitely use any sort of love right now with a crazy events that have been occurring there. But their pop-up toy store, we'll get to those details coming up. Right now, Tyler Shaw, it's Christmas on 1031 Fresh Radio.
Single-handedly keeping the Scotch tape industry alive by hand-wrapping every single Christmas gift. Toni Ross on 1031 Fresh Radio.
London's official Christmas station, 1031 Fresh Radio. There's a lot of good stuff happening in the world, but sometimes we just need to keep talking about it. Sometimes it's hard to sift through all the not so great things. We kind of talked about it yesterday. Kimberly and Brad Paisley have started a pop-up toy store, which essentially is kind of a spin-off of their idea for their grocery store, which was a free grocery store for referred families where they could go in, get what they need, shop with dignity, not have to pay. It's an amazing idea. And they wanted to recreate that for a toy store. So they've set up like a full-blown toy store where referred families can go in and shop for free, but with dignity, and go pick out the things that they want to give their kids, which is such an amazing and unique opportunity. So, you know, it's nice to see that people, I know that it's usually people in entertainment that get the glory, but you never know who that might inspire. And maybe this will be a trend, you know, rich people buying toys for people. Hey, it's not a bad idea. All right. And hey, if you want to help out, maybe like we're not rich or whatever, but if you can donate a new unwrapped toy, our toy drive is happening tomorrow, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. at the Delta London Armories. I had to throw that in there. It's Wendy and Carney Wilson and Hey Santa on Fresh Radio.
It's Christmas time!
Everyone is talking, well, everyone, that's a little exaggeration, isn't it? A lot of people talking about Doritos announcing, well, I guess it's actually a liquor company announcing they are going to have the nacho cheese Dorito liquor. And a lot of people are turned off by it, which I can see it, but a little curious about it. We'll get to those details on the way. It's Leroy Anderson's Sleigh Ride on Fresh Radio. London's official Christmas station, 1031 Fresh Radio. We talked about it a little earlier on in the show, the Doritos nacho cheese flavored liquor. So essentially it is this Denmark-based spirits brand, Empirical, and they're known for innovative and experimental flavor combinations. So they've collaborated with Doritos on this, and it is the Empirical Doritos nacho cheese spirit. You will not only just like, it doesn't just taste like nacho cheese Doritos. It's actually made with them. They use a process of vacuum distillation to infuse the spirit with a cheesy flavor of real Doritos. You can also pick up notes of toasted corn, unami, and a hint of acidity in every sip. So how do you drink this, right? Is it a mixed drink? What is it? Like, I mean, no, you can't mix that with anything. They said it's best to, their team recommends using the liquor in a margarita. Okay. Didn't see that. Margarita, Bloody Mary, or even an old fashioned. Okay. So I thought at first it wasn't for cocktail mixing. You know what? You may have piqued my interest a wee bit. The margarita, like a cheesy margarita, the Bloody Mary, that might be good. Or a Caesar. Oh, maybe not a Caesar. They also said that you can enjoy it in its purest form, enjoying it neat or over some ice. So it's $65 a bottle. I don't know if you can get it here at the LCBO, but you can get it online. So, yum. I'd try it. You know what? Why not? I'm not going to buy a bottle, but if someone brought it over and was like, I bought this like nacho cheese liquor, I'm like, all right, let's do it. Make some Bloody Marys. It's Bobby Helms and Jingle Bell Rock on Fresh Radio.